Hello everybody, Dio here again, continuing the series of guides for secret ponchos, and today I'm gonna talk about Deserter. As you guys can see, he's the tank kind of character on this game. He has lots of HP and lots of damage. And he has the med kit, so you might also look at him as the medic, but he can do a lot more than just heal and tank. So let's pick him up here. This is Deserter. He's the big guy. I think he's the slowest character in the game, and he doesn't have good range for his normal shot. It looks like Phantom's shotgun, but he also has 3 bars of stamina. His dash is not that good either in terms of speed and space, and his stamina regen is not good. But as I told you, he can heal. He's the only character that can do that, and he can also heal one teammate when he uses the medkit, and he has the most HP of them all. So let's talk about his skills. I'm gonna show you all of them real quick. He has the cone shot, which is just a normal shot. He has the impale, which is this, and you can do 2 stuff with this. You can just hold the guy like I did, or just throw him far away with a shot like that. That's the impale move, and he has the snipe. These are all his abilities with the gun. And now I'm gonna show you with the med pack. He has the adrenaline injection, which makes him run faster and take less damage while his adrenaline is on. This has a cooldown, although you cannot see because this cooldown here is for the heal, but the adrenaline lasts like the cooldown is about like 15 seconds, something like that. So you have to kind of bear in your mind the cooldown. And this is the heal. You will not see me healing because I have full HP, but the heal pretty much covers like this much HP. If you lose this much, it will heal all up. And if you have a friend near you while you're healing, it will also heal them. And this is what it looks like. He just, crouches and mess around with the med pack and heal. So those are Deserter's skills. His special skill is that you can see the soldier's shoulder, is that his dash can hit enemies, stunning them. It's like a shoulder bash. He can do that. So those are all Deserter skills. So let's talk about some combos. I mean, Deserter is pretty straightforward. Like, you can shoulder and shoot the guy. It's pretty like instinctive. Everyone will figure that out. like just shoulder or snipe and shoot, shoulder again, snipe or shoot. You do what you want. There's not much like this about deserter that you will not know. Like before you could shoulder into impale, but right now you cannot do that anymore because the stun time on the shoulder is not enough for you to charge your impale and hit the guy. But I'm just telling you guys that he could do that before. But right now Deserter relies a lot on his snipe, which you can hit 2 times because the first shot stuns and you can hit another one before the guy runs. So this is pretty much Deserter's best tool, best combo, like snipe and snipe. As you can see, it does a lot of damage, just 2 snipe shots, and that's pretty much what Deserter is about: sniping and shouldering and shooting. And I believe that's all you can do as a Deserter in terms of combos and such. So let's move on and talk about some tips for Deserter. Well, Deserter, it's pretty much a defensive character, but as you can see, he deals a lot of damage, so you can play him kind of aggressive, but most of the time you will just rely on taking a good position on the map for you to snipe and just waiting for people to come to your range so you can snipe them. But if the you can initiate as a Deserter by charging your snipe and dashing and just shooting after, because you don't lose your snipe range, so you can do that to get a good 2 snipe shots in and deal a lot of damage like that. Just be careful because your stamina is a very precious resource, although you can always save your adrenaline for when you don't have stamina anymore. You can just use it to run away. It's a really nice tool you have for that, and you can go to a safe place and just recharge. But Deserter pretty much, as I told you, he relies on just sniping, and he's very good on holding his ground. Like if you want to protect some area. And another thing about Deserter is that he has the biggest hitbox of all the outlaws, so he's the easiest for people to shoot because he's just big, and because of that people will focus Deserter a lot, because he can heal. So it's that mindset of kill the healer, because they know if they don't kill you and shoot your friends, if they don't kill your friends, you can heal them, and that's gonna be really annoying. So when you play Deserter, always try to stay near your friends so they can protect you and you can protect them too. And Try to always use your heal in a way that's gonna heal you or heal your friends. Like if you see a friend of yours like hurt like this and you're full HP, just heal him. Go for the heal, or you can like go in to try to do something, get hit, and then go back and heal you and your friend. Try always to take. Try always to use your heal and take the most out of it, because deserter. That's one of deserter's biggest game-changing abilities. Also, deserter like Phantom, he only has 4 bullets, but if you keep reloading, he will not be out of bullets, never. So always reload when you play deserter. Shoot, reload, and you will never be out of bullets. I think like you can snipe, as you saw, above obstacles. Try to know the timing for snipe after a dash, because if you sometimes when you snipe too fast, his bullet doesn't travel all the way, as you saw there. So try to take a little bit of time, wait for him to point his gun, like now. When you see him on the snipe position, you shoot. Otherwise you might waste your snipe. What else? Play safe as always, but you can, because deserter is so tanky, you can use your adrenaline aggressive, you know, to just get in there and shoot everybody and shoulder, and just try to be as much annoying as you can. But know that if you use your adrenaline this way to tank, you will not have it for when you want to run away. So save your stamina for that. Use your adrenaline to get in and save your stamina to run after. And you can also use your adrenaline to just get back. Like after you die, you spawn really far away, so you can use your adrenaline to get back in the fight quickly. That is also very nice. And I guess I guess that's all for this other guys. He's pretty straightforward. There's not much like secrets or something about Deserter. He's just really simple, and I believe everyone can pretty much play him and do really well. Another thing about the snipe shot is that if you get hit when you have the maximum range, your range start over. You start recharging again, so careful about getting hit when you're sniping, because you're gonna be like this, like you get hit and it starts over. So people that know about that are gonna take advantage. Like by just shooting you and make your snipe shot range start over. People can keep shooting you and you'll never be with enough range for a snipe. So be careful with that. And I believe that's all for the zone, guys. I don't think. Oh, I believe you can impale people if they are near small objects. Let me see. I don't do that almost never, but I believe you can. Oh, I believe I miss. Oh well, it seems that you can't, so I thought you could, but yeah, I think you can't. Before you could do, but I don't think you can now. So that's all for the server. Like when you play him, always practice your snipe so you get really good sniping, because it takes some time for you to start sniping like really well. The aim is about on the guy's feet. If you aim on their feet, like don't, as you can see, I'm aiming like on his wrist and I'm missing. But if you aim for his feet, that's where you're gonna hit him. That's how you snipe, and that goes for every range, for every angle, I believe. Always at the guy's feet. And you're gonna hit the snipes. As you can see, at his feet, if you aim like on his torso, you're gonna miss. On his feet, you're gonna hit. That's how you get snipes. And that's it about the Zerber. I don't think there is any more I can tell you. He's just that simple, and I recommend him if you wanna start with him. He's a very good character for people to start with, as long as they know about his skills and about how to play him. But he's really easy to use. Like, just try to always stay near your friends. Don't go alone. Don't avoid open areas if you don't have your friends near you, because people can just come in and everyone's gonna shoot you because you have big hitbox. So they're gonna kill you really fast. And always try to take good spots to snipe. Remember that if you're sniping behind some cover, you will not be able to dash and snipe. So you either take a more defensive position, or you can like snipe in an open area but near some place, because if people rush you down, you can go and hide. You have a place to hide near you. And I believe that's all for the Zerter. Pick him up, use your heal. That's the biggest thing about the Zerter. Your heal has a big cooldown, so after you use it, it will cool down. Like, even if the round, like let's say you're playing deathmatch and you just use your heal, and the round ended, and the second round, when you start the second round, your heal will still be cooling down from the first time. So keep that in mind when you're gonna use your heal. If you know that For example, if you on round one and you you have like low HP and your friend does too, and you already killed the other team, there's only one guy alive, I suggest you don't use your heal just to make sure you're gonna win, because if you just use your heal and kill the guy when the second round starts, you will not have your heal for a long time, so keep that in mind. But of course you can use it if you want. And let's talk about some builds for Deserter. Well, of course you can go for any stats that you want, but I recommend, as always, damage and HP, and I believe those are the best stats for Deserter, because as you saw on the beginning of the video, he has lots of damage and lots of HP, so you get the most out of each perk point. And also your heal, like, it heals for a percentage of your own HP. So if you put more points on HP, your heal is gonna be bigger, and that will also go for your friends. So that's a nice way. But of course, you can try some other stats. Like Deserter might not appear because he's very slow, but speed can be good on Deserter, especially because when you use Adrenaline, it's, if you have speed, he will run even faster with Adrenaline and be really fast. Stamina regen might be good because his stamina regen right now is just really bad, so you can regen faster like that. I just don't recommend fire rate, because I don't think fire rate will. His fire rate is already really nice, as you can see, and I don't think fire rate will help you much, but I recommend damage and HP. You can prioritize either, because he's good with either damage and HP. It's just a matter of if you want to deal more damage with your shots, or if you want to be more tanky and try to heal your friends in a better way. But either stat is really good. You can go both has 6 and even. I believe that's a good build too. But I like to focus and always prioritize one stat above the other and go like 7-5 or 8-4. But of course, you guys can try every stats that you want and see for yourself which stats are the best for you. And that's all for this video, boys. Another thing about this video is that you can destroy small like boxes, and if you see a guy taking cover behind a box or a barrel, you can just go and shoulder, and it will go through the guy in the box like that. Like, let's say this kid was here like this, and you can come here and just shoulder everything up and hit him. That's a tiny detail, but sometimes it might help. And that's it for the server. If you like him, play him, he's very good. And that's all, guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and if you wanna subscribe to see my other guides as soon as I upload them, just subscribe. And don't forget to go on the Steam chat group for Secret Ponchos and talk to all the players that are there, and even the devs that hang out there too. So you can ask anyone anything about the game. And if you wanna ask me something about this game or about the character, you can always comment on the video and I will answer you guys as soon as I see. And that's all. Stay on Lone Tree and good luck. See ya.